Yo, what's up, wrestling fans? If you've ever felt the earth shake when Brock Lesnar steps into the ring, you know he's not just a wrestler, he's a freaking force of nature. The Beast Incarnate. The guy who makes Superman look like a middle school gym teacher? Today we're diving into the entire history of Brock Lesnar. From a farm boy in South Dakota to the only dude to conquer WWE, UFC, and NCAA championships. Early days, the farm boy who broke everything all right. Let's start at the beginning. Brock Edward Lesnar was born on July 12, 1977 in Webster, South Dakota on a dairy farm. Yeah, this dude was milking cows and tossing hay bales while the rest of us were struggling to open a pickle jar. He was a big kid, and I mean big so. Like accidentally breaking furniture, big. He wrestled and played football in high school, going 33-0 his senior year. That's not a record, that's a massacre. He went to Bismarck State College, won the NJCAA Heavyweight Championship, then transferred to the University of Minnesota. There, he roomed with future WWE star Shelton Benjamin. Imagine those two sharing a dorm fridge. In 2000, Brock won the NCAA Division I Heavyweight Championship with a ridiculous 106-5 record. The guy was basically a human wrecking ball before he even knew what a wrestling ring was. WWE debut, the next big thing. In 2000, Brock signed with the WWF. Yeah, it was still WWF back then. They sent him to Ohio Valley Wrestling to train, where he teamed up with Shelton Benjamin as the Minnesota Stretching Crew. Catchy name, right? They won tag titles, but Brock was destined for bigger things. March 18th, 2002, Monday Night Raw. Brock debuts on TV, storming the ring like a buffalo in a china shop, destroying everyone in sight with Paul Heyman as his hype man. Heyman's like, "This is the next big thing." And the crowd's like, yeah, we believe you. By June, Brock wins the King of the Ring tournament, and by August, he's facing The Rock at SummerSlam. At 25, he pins The Rock to become the youngest WWE champion ever, 126 days after his debut. That's like me trying to go from couch potato to marathon runner in 4 months. Brock's early feuds were wild. Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle. He broke Taker's hand, fought in a bloody Hell in a Cell match, and even smeared Hogan's blood on his chest like a Viking warrior. But in 2004, after a botched shooting star press at WrestleMania, 19 nearly snapped his neck, Brock was burned out. He shocked the world by leaving WWE after WrestleMania 20 to try out for the NFL. So, Brock tries out for the Minnesota Vikings in 2004. He's fast, ran a 4.7-second 40-yard dash, but gets cut before the season. No biggie, he heads to Japan and wins the IWGP Heavyweight Championship in his first match for New Japan Pro Wrestling. The guy's like, "Oh, you thought I was done breaking things?" Then, in 2007, Brock enters MMA. He signs with UFC, loses his debut to Frank Mir, but bounces back by knocking out Randy Couture in 2008 to become UFC Heavyweight Champion. This man is now a champ in wrestling, WWE, and UFC. He's basically collecting belts like I collect empty coffee cups. Health issues like diverticulitis slowed him down, and after losing to Cain Velasquez in 2010, he retired from MMA in 2011. WWE return, Suplex City, and breaking streaks. In 2012, Brock returns to WWE, and oh boy, he's angrier than ever. He F5s John Cena on night 1, breaks Triple H's arm twice, and at WrestleMania 30 in 2014, does the unthinkable. He ends The Undertaker's 21-0 WrestleMania streak. The crowd went silent, like, did that just happen? Silent. Brock becomes a 3-time WWE champion and a 3-time Universal champion, holding the latter for a record 504 days. His Suplex City catchphrase, born at WrestleMania 31, became iconic, though fans and even Bob Backlund griped about his repetitive suplex-heavy matches. And yeah, his part-time schedule, defending titles only on pay-per-views, had folks calling him the absentee champ. But when Brock showed up, he delivered. He crushed John Cena at SummerSlam 2014, TKO'd Randy Orton in 2016, and even squashed Goldberg in 2017 before losing to him in 86 seconds. Recent years and controversies. Brock's last WWE match was at SummerSlam 2023, losing to Cody Rhodes. He was set for a 2024 Royal Rumble return, but a lawsuit against Vince McMahon, naming Brock and allegations of misconduct, put his WWE future in limbo. As of August 2025, he's been absent, sporting a new long-haired look that's got fans buzzing on X. Is he retired? Will he return? Nobody knows, but Brock's legacy as a once-in-a-lifetime athlete is untouchable. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the wild ride of Brock Lesnar. From a farm kid to a global combat sports icon, he's smashed records, broken streaks, and probably a few rings along the way. Whether he's hurling opponents into Suplex City or chilling on his farm with Sable and his kids, Brock's proven he's one of the greatest ever. What's your favorite Brock moment? Drop it in the comments. Mine's gotta be that Undertaker streak ender, still gives me chills. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss more wrestling history. Got a wrestler you want me to cover next? Let me know. Until then, stay beastly, my friends.